Hello?
Ken, darling, it's me.
Oh, Helen, where are you? I've been waiting hours for you to come home.
Well, you better not wait, Ken. I don't think I'll be home.
Why not?
Well, they want me to stay here.
Stay where?
I'm in jail. Haven't you seen the paper?
No. Helen, what are you doing in jail? Oh, I get it. Just another one of your cock and bull stories.
No, Ken, I'm really in jail. They say I killed Otto Kraler, and they're calling me the butterfly with the kiss of death, which is perfectly ridiculous. Because I didn't kiss him, and anyway, I didn't do it. No, Ken, I'm so miserable, and if you love me in any kind of a lawyer, you'll do something to get me out.
No, don't get excited, Helen. I'll be right down. Now, just sit tight and keep a stiff upper lip and don't talk. Whatever you do, don't talk. For just once in your life, please, Helen, for my sake, for your sake, for the sake of our future life together, don't say a word to anyone till I get there. If you start talking, it's an absolute cinch. We'll both get the chair.
Ask me some more questions. Give me the works, Mr. Darcy. I don't mind talking because I have nothing to hide. Why, I wouldn't lie to you any more than George Washington or Lincoln or Grant or Shakespeare.
Mrs. Bartlett.
What?
Did you kill Otto Kraler?
I didn't kill Otto. All I did was run out of the house.
Why did you run out of his house?
Because I was tired of running around his study.
Why did you return to the scene of your crime?
I went back after my hat. I dropped it when I hit him.
You expect us to believe he was killed by 2 fist marks through his head? What did you do with the gun? What did you do with the money that's missing from his desk? What was your motive? There sits Otto, the man you thought loved you. He's cast to a side, and you stand there hating him as only a dame can hate.
Oh, that's wonderful, Detective. Look, I'm all goose flesh.
All at once, out comes your gun from your handbag, and you let him have it. Bam!
No, bam, bam!
All right, bam, bam. Otto falls. You take it on the land. Well, what do you say to that, Mrs. Bartlett?
Oh, it's perfectly thrilling. What do I get for that?
The chair.
Oh. Well, you know what I think?
What?
I think you're crazy, and I'm going home.
No, you don't. Sit down. Look me in the eye.
Which eye?
Any eye. Now, you listen to me. I ain't playing games. I'm serious. Won't you please believe I'm serious?
Oh, Ken, darling, I'm so glad to see you.
Hello, honey. You haven't talked, have you?
Oh, I haven't even opened my mouth, but you don't know what I've been through. They've given me the 3rd degree 3 times.
Oh, you poor kid. Well, Helen, things look pretty bad. But I'll do everything I can, both as your husband and your lawyer. Our best bet is to take a plea of guilty and say it was self-defense.
But, Ken, I'm not guilty. I didn't kill Otto.
Helen, there's no use lying. The police can prove that the bullets came from your gun.
What gun?
My gun that they found in our apartment. The 2 shells had been fired.
But I fired those last summer at a tree out in the country.
You did? Well, that changes the whole case. We'll dig the bullets out of the tree and plead not guilty.
We can't dig them out.
Why not?
I missed the tree.
Just another one of your lies, huh? I might have known it.
But, Ken...
Helen, you can't lie your way out of murder. We'll plead guilty.
We'll do nothing of the kind. I didn't kill him.
Do you realize what'll happen if you insist on pleading not guilty?
What?
Why, they'll...
They'll what? Prove that I am guilty and electrocute me?
Well, let's not talk about it. If you, as my client, insist you're not guilty, I'll enter a plea and fight for you the best I can and hope for the best, but...
Well, perhaps if I told the jury my story...
No, Helen. Helen, we're going to fight this thing honestly and openly. And if we can't win the right way, the honest way, we don't want to win.
We don't want to win? Oh, no.
Now, don't get upset, Helen. It's too early to worry.
Oh, Ken, suppose you told the jury I was guilty, what would happen?
Well, that would leave the way open for a self-defense argument.
Oh. Yes, Ken, I can just see you standing there at the bar of justice, fighting for the life of a woman whose only crime was defending herself against the brutal advances of a wolf in human form. And you, with a shaft of bright sunlight on your head like a halo, the protector of womanhood. Oh, Ken, Do you know something?
What, Helen?
I killed Otto Kraler.
Quiet! Quiet in the court! Sounds like cat day at a dog show. Hey, what's that man selling out there?
Souvenirs of the trial, Your Honor. Replicas of the blamed bullet that blasted Broker.
Outrageous! What's he charging for them?
2 bits, Your Honor.
You don't say. Well, get me one, will you? Now, Mr. Bartlett, will you please continue the defense of your wife, Helen Bartlett?
Yes, Your Honor. With your permission, we will reenact for the jury the events leading up to the death of Otto Kraler on the fateful morning of August 8th. I will play Otto Kraler, and my wife will play herself.
Is this play you're going to do fact or fiction?
Fact, Your Honor. The true story is told to me by my wife, Helen Bartlett.
Very well. Curtain.
The scene is Otto Kraler's study. The defendant enters and says...
Well, what does she say?
Go ahead, Helen.
Oh, is that me? I'm sorry. Oh, good morning, Mr. Kraler. I'm sorry I'm late, but I had to get breakfast for my dear husband.
Ah, what a pity it is to soil those lovely hands with the drudgery of housework. Come, my dear, sit down, here on my lap.
Oh, no, sir. That would be most unconventional. You must remember, I'm only your secretary.
Ah, but Helen, you were made for love, not for letters. Come to my hungry arms, my little white dove.
Sir, you forget yourself. You have no right to touch me.
Oh, but I have every right. You are working for me.
Tommy, must a woman put up with this just because she must take in typewriting to support her husband?
I will make you forget your husband. I will cover you with jewels, deck you with diamonds.
Stay there! Don't you dare kiss me!
I must. I will.
You cur!
Your lips intoxicate me,
Help!
Helen.
Help, Mr. Kraler. If you don't stop chasing me, I will strike you in the stomach!
Oh!
Oh, Ken, darling, I'm sorry.
No, go on, Helen, go on.
Oh, all right. You cur!
You'll pay for this, my proud beauty. No woman can do this, Otto Kraler, the great lover. If I can't have you, I'll kill you.
You fiend! You have now driven me to insanity, and I don't know what I'm doing. See, I have a gun, too. Well, I just happen to have it, thank heavens, in my handbag for no reason at all.
Come to my arms, to love.
Stop! Come one step closer and I'll fire. Merciful heaven, what am I about to do? Yet I must do it. I must! Bang! Another bang! Oh, what have I done? I've killed him, Otto Kraler, the depraved merchant prince who believed his filthy gold and priceless jewels could buy womankind's most priceless possession. Her good name is dead. Thank you.
Extra paper, read all about a gun wife acquitted. Extra. Jury frees honor, killer of Otto Kraler. Read all about it. Helen Bartlett wins freedom.
Sign right here, Mrs. Bartlett. This contract calls for a 20-week cross-country lecture tour, $1,000 a week, all expenses. Thank you.
The Graphic Express will pay you $1 a word for 20 articles titled My Life, My Struggle, Mrs. Bartlett. Sign here, please. Thank you.
Seats in the balcony, no waiting. The stage show starring Helen Bartlett begins in just a few moments. Mrs. Bartlett's act demonstrates the finer points of wing shooting and the care of handling firearms. Keep in line, please. Thank you.
Dear diary, it's been a whole year since I didn't shoot Otto Kraler, and everything is wonderful. Ken is the busiest lawyer in town, and we have an apartment in the city and a house in the country, which goes to prove, dear diary, that the truth may be stranger than fiction, but it doesn't pay as well. If I hadn't said I killed Otto, Ken would still be a lawyer without any practice to practice on, and I'd be stalling off the butcher, the baker, Why, Ken, darling, you're home early. Why, I wasn't expecting you for hours and hours. Well, is anything wrong? Why, have you got a headache, dear? Did you lose something? Ken, what are you doing?
I'm packing.
Packing? Are we going someplace?
I'm going someplace.
Ken, what's the matter with you?
I'm leaving.
You mean forever?
Longer than that.